What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Well, new media. Your beard's weird. We just working. HBO just hit me on the text. New media is the best. Hey, yo. What'd I tell you? We working. Hold on, we're gonna run it back. Your beard's weird. HBO just hit me on the text. Last night I got a super on the chat. Here's an autograph for your daughter. I wrote it on the starter cap. New media. Oh my God, let's get it. Oh my God. That's why it's so raw to see, because I'm a little skinny nigga battling lions. I'm battling networks. Death Row East. Believe in that. Hold on, we got to get some Death Row East in here. Hold on. The show will start in a minute. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To be the last channel breathing. But the free enemies give me breathing. Now who's the last network breathing? But the free enemies give me. I told you I was gonna put on for California. Got the whole bay on my back. Hey yo, I said stress, but the free enemies give me reason. Now who's the last network breathing? Tell me. To be the last network breathing. I told you that's why it's so raw to see. Cause I'm a little skinny battling lions. I'm battling networks. Death Row East, believe in it. All right, we gonna get straight to it. To be the last network breathing. But the freeze it, the beast give me reason. Now I'm the last. New media. Tell me. Y'all see it. I told y'all, bro. This Ronald Finkley. It's the movement. It's the army. It's the gang. I told y'all, man. Oh, man. We're going to get to it. Hold on. Egostradamus, you told him about HBO. You know, can I have my moment? Do I got to just jump into the content like that? All right, let's do a roll call. We're going to do the roll call, and then I'm going to jump straight into it, tell y'all the news. Yeah. Hey. City say zip, where y'all at, where y'all from? Shout out to Boston. They in the house. Nah, I'm needing something else right now. We need to turn up for this one. Pour out a little liquor. Hey. Okay. Shout out to ATL. 805. North Carolina in the building. Frisco. ATX 210. Man, where the beat at? I need to hear that drop. New Jersey. We working. Omaha. Shout out to Mexico. I love y'all out there. H-Town, baby. I need that drop. H-Town. Okay. Now it dropped. Hartford, Connecticut. 626. Pasadena to Cali to Pasadena to Cali to Baltimore. Let's get it. Mississippi. Where y'all at? One time. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Okay. New media. Shout out to Portland. The 614. The shout out to Tokyo. New Orleans. 215. New York. El Paso. New York. 805, the Hummer, the Roy, the Jones, the Junior, the Pensacola. Didn't I just say that? 614 71. Man, YouTube be bullshitting. Oh my gosh. Are we back? They trying to hate on me already? I didn't even start talking. I ain't even start talking. They trying to hate that quick? Hold on 1 second, yo. Egostradamus, we up in here. Who failed? Someone said we failed. Who failed? I ain't failed shit. I don't know who you talking about. Hey. All right, let's finish this roll call. All right, look. City, state, zip. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? We gonna get right started. HBO quit. I said HBO waved the white flag. And it's oh so sad. Look. 956. Shout out to Oscar. The Bronx. Denver, Colorado. You heard? Detroit, AZ. Shout out to Boston. 617. It goes Compton. Philly, 215. Miami. 425. Seattle. 520. ATL. Baja, Mexico. I said Vallejo, 707. Chicago. Beaverville, Georgia, 979. Bryan, Texas, 206 to the Nashville. 615, where y'all at? Where y'all from? El Paso, Texas. Miami, 909. Hayward, California. That's that 510. The Yay area, 707. Say it backwards. Man, we pack and put the Mac, let the Mac break. Shout out to Bryan, New York. Always holding it down for the Eagles Army. Brooklyn in the house. Lampley, Kellerman, Roy Jones Jr., Letterman. Okay, Jim. End of an era. Hashtag Eagle Army. Coachella 203. Brooklyn. Jalisco, California 845. Houston, Texas 580. Florida. All right. We about to get it. Wow. So HBO waved the white flag. Here's an autograph for your daughter. I wrote it on the starter cap. They said they ain't doing boxing no more. At the end of 2018, they are out. They are out, you know. Yeah, I heard about Billy Joe Saunders too. I hear about everything. Egostradamus, man. I don't have to hear about stuff. I predict stuff. You know, we young prophets, young credentials. Let's talk about it. You know, my man Tran said, "You're a prophet, Ego. You called it." So I woke up today. I woke up in a good mood, feeling well rested, and my phone was blown up. My Twitter, my Instagram, my inbox is full of people, you know, mostly talking about, "Hey, did you hear? HBO's out. They're getting out of boxing." And I can't say I'm surprised. Because if you follow the channel, I predicted this shit. Like I said, just like Tupac, I prophesized. I predicted this shit in Tupacalypse. And for once I was there when it felt good in the hood being around him. Right? I predicted this shit. I told you it was coming. Death Row East. Now, the reason why this is like, I mean, it's boxing. The reason why it's Vindication, not that a major marquee channel is getting out the game, you know, because that's not necessarily a good thing. But the thing is, HBO, they over the years they lost that feeling. Like, it felt like an agenda. It didn't feel like HBO anymore. It didn't feel like HBO boxing. I grew up watching HBO boxing, but they got progressively worse. They got progressively tighter on the budget, progressively cheaper. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I seen this coming a mile away. Shout out to Al Heyman. He had a major something to do with this, and Floyd Mayweather, you know. And, you know, I gotta say, based on how they played their hand, good riddance, because what HBO became, I don't think they were doing right by the fans. Straight up. I've told you guys for the longest time, just listen to commentary on HBO. It is egregious. There is no way when new media is out, I told you that's why it's so raw to see, because I'm a little skinny and I'm battling networks. You know, you got new media, we on the case. You know, it's no longer fashionable to just say whatever, to just feed the public whatever. Like, you have to do right by the boxing public. HBO's commentary, like, it got to a point of, you know, I'll be honest, you know, I keep it a stack. I can't watch TV, or I don't prefer to watch TV with no music, or, you know what I'm saying, like, just mute, because beyond the commentary, I don't need the commentary, but I'm just not trying to watch a blank TV with nothing going on. Like, I want to hear the punches, like I listen for shit like that. When like Wilder hits Stavern with the 1-2 and it makes the noise, like I listen for stuff like that. So for me to put it on mute, so I know a lot of people say, "Oh, just put it on mute, just put it." I can't just be watching a muted TV. You know what I'm saying? And watching the fight, because I want to hear, like, there might be like little occasionally things like what's going on, like so and so's glove fell off, or, you know, there's water on the canvas, and you know, the ring dent, you know, the little stuff that I need to know. But that's the only thing that kept it alive, where I did have the volume up, because their commentary wasn't doing it justice. I told y'all, Roy Jones is nice with it. You know, if Roy Jones went to Showtime, that would be ideal. That would be crazy. Him and Paulie bouncing back ideas. I don't always agree with either. You know, like Paulie Malignaggi saying Triple G was robbed, but then he's saying it was a draw. So I don't always agree with him, but he knows his shit. Former fighter, and he's good. Listen, it takes a skill to bless the mic. Like what I'm doing right here, a lot of people diss and they think it's easy. So good luck. Get to where I get. You know what I'm saying? Get to where we got Ego's Army, and you bless the mic. Straight up. It's not as easy as you think. You know, not everyone could be a personality on YouTube. You know, you have to hone your skill, you have to be passionate, and you have to work for it. Just like anything else in life. Shout out to Lamar Guges, $10 super chat. Wow. HBO might be tired of supporting fighters who keep losing to Black Channel. Wow. Oh, Black Channel. Why do black people hate HBO? You know, we gonna get to all of this. To everyone who don't like Al Heyman to Showtime, don't worry. The quote brothers will show you love, and your girl hashtag truth. Hey, Lamar out here fooling. He out here clowning. Now let's talk about that. I wouldn't be real if I didn't keep it real. I told you, in my opinion, HBO was doing some shit that made them look like, as a whole, you know, HBO boxing. Not, you know, let me separate HBO, because I can't speak on behalf of Ballers and Game of Thrones. I don't watch none of that. I got HBO solely, and I will be canceling. I got HBO solely for boxing. So I can't, this is limited to the sporting department, HBO boxing. It seemed to me that minorities, especially the African American, the Black Channel, you know, black fighters in particular, but minorities as a whole, if the minority was fighting somebody of a lighter pigment, it seemed to me that that's when the true bias would come out. Like, yeah, like unbearable levels. Watch Lennox Lewis versus Vitaly Klitschko. Klitschko got stopped. His face looked like shit. Yet Larry Merchant was antagonizing Lennox Lewis, the victor. Where they do that at? Why are you so angry, or sounded so angry at the person who won by knockout? Okay, Vitaly Klitschko. Does Vitaly got a gold medal? Either way, I know he had an amateur pedigree. He's a good fighter. You know, Lennox Lewis, he wasn't even in the best shape. Like, Klitschko, that was like Klitschko's weren't the Klitschko's at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's possible Lennox Lewis, he was supposed to fight someone else, I believe. And then it was a late sub to the #1 ranked person, which was Vitaly. That was before, that's what, like, kind of, that fight put Klitschko on the map type of shit. He wasn't like a huge commodity at that. So, you know, bottom line, it was a good fight. But Lennox Lewis got the stoppage. Larry Merchant's up here, like, sounding angry. Before the fight, you said he had no skill. What do you got to say for yourself now? mole? Like, what the fuck kind of questions are? Like, man, we smell the haters. We smell the rats. We could tell when there's a mole. We could tell who's really happy for the success. You know, that's one thing that's really easy. Let me get to these super chats. Shout out to Peter, $5 super chat. Yo, Ego, what's going on with Billy Joe Saunders? He failed a drug test. We're going to get to that in a second, but we got to talk about this HBO. Billy Joe Saunders failed a drug test. He had some banned substance in his system. His fight with Demetrius Andrade and DAZN that's supposed to be taking over America is now in jeopardy. Now, you can't blame the DAZN fighter because that doesn't have nothing to do with Demetrius Andrade. So I don't even know. Listen, that's a horrible look. Abel Sanchez said Golovkin ain't fighting for the rest of the year. Canelo ain't fighting for the rest of the year, and if he does, it'll be in December, and I'll bet you any kind of money it's not going to be Demetrius Andrade. Derevyanchenko is fighting Daniel Jacobs in probably HBO's last fight or one of their last fights because they're getting out of boxing. You know, that's a bad look for Billy Joe. He kind of messed up a lot of things if his fight gets canceled, which, I mean, if you fail a drug test, I don't really see how they're going to let you unless you have some kind of reasonable or some dividends are paid. Shout out to Sterling Patterson, $5 super chat. HBO became a character of its former self. I agree. You know, I watched HBO my whole life, and it got to a point of extremities. You know, it got like really extreme. Like you couldn't even like rely on it. Like it was like a narrative that they were trying to pitch. I mean, I called this whole thing. I'm not surprised. Like, you guys know my channel. You know what I've said. The videos are still up. I'm not deleting nothing. You know, you could go see the videos. You could go hear what I said. And I seen this coming a mile away. They were doing budget cuts, charging for Terrence Crawford, Victor Postal. Not a bad fight at the time, but certainly not really anybody's like ideal of a pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like, nobody was really saying, people were saying it's a good fight, but nobody was really saying like, man, this is a pay-per-view fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't, that's not really where that fight was at that moment. But leave it to HBO, you know, budget cuts. And I start calling it. I start seeing the patterns and trends. What I tell you about the face-offs, I told you, I'm like, why would you, your biggest fight of the year, Canelo, Triple G, 2 by far, why would you not do a face-off for it? Why would you do one HBO 24/7? You know, you clearly are not trying to spend any money. You want all profit, and simply put, that's not doing right by the boxing fans. It takes money to make money. Like, how can I expect to cover a fight if I don't want to pay for the airfare, if I don't want to pay for a hotel? Even if I have someone to hook me up with the buddy pass or something on the airfare, I'm still have to get a hotel. And I told you guys this. How is it that me, you know, self-made from the mud, how I'm just in the grand scheme of things to HBO, I'm a little dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in stature, but I'm a small channel compared to a network. So if I can spend my own money to get to these fights, I live on, man, I've been to New York so many times this year. I live in Cali. You know what I'm saying? How is it that I can front the bill and foot the bill to try to make it pop, but a big ass network that has Game of Thrones and Ballers and LeBron James on there, you know, Insecure, I heard, is a good show, right? You got all this and you already known, so you're already established. Like, put it this way. If HBO has like PR people and contacts list, they could just reach out, be like, hey, Daniel Jacobs, hey, Triple G, hey, Canelo, open up your camp to us. We're gonna send a camera crew. Cool. You know, but if me or somebody else, Canelo, you know, he's not necessarily gonna open his, like, I haven't created that relationship where I know Canelo, you know, personally, where he's just gonna open his gym because I reached out. You know, it doesn't work like that. You got to earn your stripes and your contact list, your little black book. You got to earn it in the game. You know what I'm saying? People got to make sure, they got to trust you and shit to let you in, watch their sparring and shit. You know, it takes time because they don't want you working for the other side. That, yeah, I really work for Triple G and I'm feeding them intel, you know, stuff like that. I'm about to shit on these YouTubers that said the Wilder Fury wouldn't happen. Bro, it's their whole empire, I told you, is crumbling. Because I noticed a pattern. A lot of these dudes that are saying stuff like that were also the ones that say HBO is fine, nothing to worry about, when I was talking about red flags, you know. So once again, they're continually wrong, time and time again. This HBO shit, I seen it coming. I'm not surprised, you know, from the biased commentary to cutting the budget to the point where you're not even, like, you got to look at it. Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Golovkin was martyred in controversy, the first fight. How does the second fight sell less at the live gate and sell less pay-per-views? That's why Golden Boy declined to offer up the new numbers, because it didn't even surpass the first fight, right? And who knows, some of the numbers might have even been inflated. You know, I'm hearing like 1.1. That might even been inflated. It might have done less than the Canelo Cotto fight, because people were just done with the bullshit. Ill promoted, which is what I told you. HBO didn't do a great job. You know, they didn't go out of their way to promote it. You know, I can't say K2 or Golden Boy did either, but HBO, this is a network holding it. You're not going to promote. You're not going to do a Max Kellerman face. I said this, you know. Shout out to Ronald Finkley. He said $2 super chat. Ego, we talk tonight. I tried telling these boys, man. You know, it was ill promoted. The only build up for Canelo Golovkin 2 was Abel Sanchez saying Mexican style, rah rah rah, stand still, and Canelo provided that, and Golovkin started jabbing. But that's a separate issue, you know. There was no real major build up. It was just like a bunch of drama. It was like, you know how Triple G came up with an ad, big drama show. That's what it was. It luckily turned out to be a good fight, which I suspected it would be a good fight, and I told y'all. But it was a big drama show, and not in a good way. It was a big drama show in terms of actual drama, actual soap opera, actual novellas. You know, that's what type of drama show it was. You know, oh, we don't want him to wear these gloves. Oh, he's on clenbuterol. You know, which that's a serious in faction or whatever. Oh, he's layering his rap and creating a cast. Oh, sit still, Mexican style. You know, just all that. It was a drama show. Fight delivered. It was good, but it was ill prepared. You know, it was ill promoted and all that. Like, this shit is crazy. You know, I honestly want to say, you guys, I don't know if you see it different. Me and Dante's Boxing Nation and new media, I believe, were the first ones on the case with this constantly. You know, not like here and there, constantly making videos demanding more from HBO, especially on the commentary side. Me and Dante on this YouTube stratosphere. Well, shit, fuck the YouTube. In any stratosphere, because you know them major websites that, you know, I never seen none of them. Jim Lampley say whatever he want, and I never see him challenge it. It was me and Dante. Just look, type in this Jim Lampley Boxing Ego, you know, or HBO commentary Boxing Ego, and then type in DBN or Dante's Boxing Nation Jim Lampley. Type that into your search bar, and you will see. You know what I mean? Now me and Dante get to live, pause, not like on no ASAP Rocky. Man, we were fighting and slipping and seam. Not like nothing crazy, but now me and Dante get to live like kings because we told you. You know, they get mad when it comes true. Oh, shut up. Stop bragging. Don't gloat. But you was the one resisting. You was the one saying I was lying. You was the one saying, oh, his channel's not going to be around long. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Now what you got to say? Like I always say, VH1, where are they now? Let's see all those channels that were saying, oh, HBO's doing great. They're a way better production. And, you know, the commentary is just fine. And, you know, all this shit. Yeah, they doing great, all right. They doing a great job of packing up them boxes, putting it in the U-Haul. Because this shit is over. It is the new media season. I told y'all. You know? Shout out to James Souza, $2 super chat. Thanks for giving truth. HBO's back is broken. It's spinal. Yeah, it's something broken. You know, it became a point where it was like a clear discord. Now, this is the great thing about new media. You stand for something, you stand on it, and you stand by it, and then you reap all the benefits. People, I mean, I show you. You know, I don't have to lie about nothing I'm talking about. Look. This is my Twitter. This is how you live like a young king. You know, Boxingego been telling y'all fools about HBO getting schmacked. Yes, the spelling was intentional by Showtime Boxing. Silly for a while now. It's not surprising to see their fate unfold. You won't succeed with closed-minded agendas and unfair preferential treatment for certain fighters. Shout out to Lex. Shout out to Lex Black. My dude, Jay. Boxingego, we told everybody this was happening years ago. All hail Al Heyman. It sucks for some boxing fans, but for years we complained of biased commentary. For years have decried their narrative of certain fighters. HBO boxing killed themselves. Hashtag new media. Once again, when you stand for something, look. This is what I woke up to. Boxingego laughing my ass off. You called it. HBO is out of the game. You know, this is my whole, like I said, I don't have to lie. Look, this is my whole feed. HBO boxing out of the game. Just know that Boxingego predicted it. Hashtag new media. Hashtag Ego's army. See, when you do right by the people, look, this is my whole feed. Boxingego, HBO are officially out of boxing game. You know, when you do right by the people, look, you motherfuckers, look, I could keep going. Boxingego, you called it. HBO is officially out of the boxing game. Ego, you called it. You know, I could do this all day. We're not done, like Swiss Beats be saying. We're not done. We're not done. I can keep going. I ain't done enough. Like, it's all day. It wasn't even months ago, bro. It's been years. I called this for years what was going on. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised one bit. You know, everyone else is like, oh yeah. We tried telling y'all. But once again, like I said, VH1, where are they now? Lamar Gugis, $10 super chat. Thank you. HBO might go to MMA where the demographic there is comfortable. Billy Joe knows danger. African-American boxers are so different to European black boxers. Hashtag sorry, check the facts. Roy Jones Mayweather award. Man, if his fight gets canceled, that's a terrible look. You pulled out the Martin Murray fight twice. You know, now you look diesel. You know, he looks like in real good shape too. I was actually going to do an Ego Weight Watcher video. He was looking in mad shape. And now that, you know, hey, hold. Oh, whoa, yo, hold up. Not me, not Marshall. I'll show you Marshall. Oh, yeah, new media. Look at new media. Deontay Wilder, it's official. Wilder Fury. That's also, look. Wilder just posted this. You know? That's something else they said wasn't going to happen. Look. Tyson Fury just posted this. They said this shit wouldn't happen. None of it. December 1st, Staples Center. So now you got the fighters announcing. So what happened to all the people who are saying Wilder Fury, oh, when's the date and venue? You know, look. You know, this is one of the greatest days for new media in terms of accuracy. They've been around since 1973 and had to wave the white flag. You know, I told you, new media, this is why it's so raw to see. Because we battling networks. We battling lions. You got to be real. You got to be transparent. We coming for everything they say we couldn't have. You know, I see people, I seen all the hate when I was saying what I was saying about HBO. Oh, Ego's not even media. He's not even real media. Well, shit, I got a job still. I do know that. Ego, he's not, you know, he just knows someone. That's how he's getting credentials. I didn't know anybody when I came in this game. You know, I'm like, man, Mayweather, ever since he left HBO, they've been hurting. I'm like, man, Al Heyman and Showtime's killing. They denied it nonstop. They denied everything I was saying. They denied it. You know, the commentary, I'm like, they gotta improve. No, the commentary's great. You know, now Canelo and Triple G is homeless. They promoters gotta get some work in. You know, promoters got to get some work in, see where they're going to take their fighters. Man, listen. What y'all want me to say? They said Wilder Fury ain't going to happen. They said HBO is the best ever, you know. So, like I said, I've been telling y'all. When do we start holding these people accountable now? Now we out for something. All the people who keep saying everything and getting it wrong constantly, when do we start holding them accountable? Like I've been telling you. Where's the demerit system for always being wrong? Death Row East, believe in it. You know? And see, this is, I'm telling you guys, I really am. The thing is this: when you stand up for something and you stand by what you believe in, you're gonna take heat up front. You really will. I was on the front line. Me and Dante were on the front line saying, "Man, Jim Lampley, he's saying some crazy stuff. What are you talking?" They said, "Oh, you're just hating on Lampley." I could pull up the videos. "Oh, you're hating on Lampley. HBL's doing great." All right. But all that, you know, just like the Joshua Wilder situation, I'm telling you, we coming for everything. Yeah, somebody said Bounce TV. They was making fun of, they was making fun of Al Heyman for putting fights on Bounce TV. Now HBO is bouncing from TV. So who gets the last laugh, Al Heyman or HBO in old media? You know, they making fun of Al Heyman for putting fights on Bounce TV. Now HBO Boxing got to bounce from TV. So who's the joke on? You know what I'm saying? HBO got to wave the white flag. Al Heyman, they talking about Showtime's going to increase the budget. Showtime, shout out to Steven Espinoza, Al Heyman, did a hell of a job. They did a hell of a job killing the competition because they were behind. You know, we all know HBO was like the benchmark gold standard. But it's just like the real fight game. I'm not talking about the Jim Lampley show, right? I'm talking about the real fight game. You know, if you're not doing the right things and playing around in there and, you know, protect yourself at all times, then you could get got. And that's what happened to HBO. They led the pack for so long of boxing. Nobody complained. But it got to a point where, see, the commentary has been biased for a while, but they were putting on good fights. So that kind of leveraged it, you know, especially when Al Heyman fighters are on there, Golden Boy fighters are on there, blah, blah, blah. So that was, it, you know, it was something you dealt with. You're like, okay, the fight, you know, the fight is not the great. I mean, the commentary is not the greatest, but this is Ruslan Provodnikov versus Tim Bradley. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you still watched it. But then when you strip away the actual fights, and then you're just left with the biased commentary and then the poor decision making, that's what really did them in. Because they, you know, just bad decisions, bro. Carlos Valdez, $2 super chat. Canelo versus Mayweather 2 or Pacquiao money wise? I'm not even gonna, well, you paid, so listen, I only want to see Canelo versus Mayweather at 152. Fuck it. He needs to come to 152 or 154. That's not a fight I even care about. Mayweather beat him fair and square. So if he wants a rematch, fight at 152 again and look like Christian Bale and the Machinist. You know what I'm saying? That's why on earth would Mayweather have to rematch Canelo? You know, unless you just want to see a 41-year-old man tested against someone younger and who you feel is developing. You know, so that. I want to see Mayweather versus Canelo at 152 again. Y'all keep asking me this. That's my thing. Let Canelo come back down to 152, you know. He's younger than Floyd. He should be able to drop it. Get on the Atkins diet. You know what I'm saying? The South Beach diet. Like paleo. Keto or keto or whatever the fuck this shit is. Tell him to get on one of those and make 152. I'm sure Floyd will fight him at 52 again. You know? So I'm not interested in Mayweather versus Canelo at 160. Shout out to my dude Hamza. The money just keep coming in, people. You and Dante called this inevitable. You spelled it wrong, but you my dude. Inevitable HBO departure years ago. Keep up the good work, Hamza. Shout out to my guy. I tried telling y'all. Now we just sit back and, you know, this is just another day in the life of. I told you what was happening with old media, all that stuff. Y'all, hey, I feel like, you know, I'm not gonna say it's just me because Showtime, they did a hell of a job, and then Bob Arum leaving the ESPN. But I know new media was right there too. You know, we was right there too. So, you know, I told you, people got to step up. Like really, you think? And see, this is the thing. Oh my gosh. Lamar Gugis, $10 super chat. No worries, everyone. Showtime in the black. Hey, this dude. Hey, this dude is going. Lamar, why you rubbing it in like that? Lamar Gugis, $10 super chat. No worries, everyone. Showtime in the Black Channel got a lot of love for y'all. Al Heyman and the brothers with Showtime. We got love for Canelo. We got love for Triple G. And to all the ego haters, we got love. Hey, you going ham, bro. You really are. This is their worst nightmare, though. You know? Young minorities, voice mattering. You know what I mean? HBO. Like I said, you can't. You got to do right by the boxing fans, man. You really do. Hopefully we can use HBO. It's like when one of those rappers die of overdoses and shit, hella young. It's like, let that be a lesson, hopefully, that people can learn from. That, you know, putting all that poison in your body is not cool. Yo, we got to get the light. Listen, this stream is going to end in the next 10 minutes if we don't get those likes up, right? Straight up. Like, this is crazy. We got 400 people here. We got 400 people here, and then the likes are at like 165. Man, that can't happen. No, I didn't cover the Billy Joe Saunders thing yet. But in case you guys are just tuning in, Billy Joe Saunders failed a drug test. His Demetrius Andrade, excuse me, fight is in jeopardy now. Shout out to Jose, $2 super chat. So that's a bad look. I was really looking forward to that fight, but now it's hard telling. Because I don't know much about the situation, like the drug or whatever, but it's banned. You know what? I just thought about something. He tested positive for oxylofrene. It's an amphetamine that can enhance your endurance. Wow. He getting stripped. You know, unless ESPN got their facts wrong, he getting stripped. Listen. Billy Joe Saunders. Hold on. I'm just thinking about something. If y'all want to hear this next point, can I get a hell yeah? And let's get these likes up. We gotta wake up, people. Oh my gosh, boxing is crazy. All right. If y'all want to hear this next point, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? We got to really talk about it. I just thought of something. Now, I'm not the smartest brother in the world. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hold on, we gotta get to the money. My dude Business Brains, $10 super chat. Whole box office. Y'all tripping today. Whole box office has fallen, and most of all, Jim Lampley's last stand as a racist and trying to stand in the gap for Triple G. I said in the previous comment that Jim's job was about to end. Bye, ho. Hashtag new media. Wow. See, like I said, when you stand for something, you could just sit back. You guys already know what it is. You know who said what. Smash the like button. But now I'm thinking about this Billy Joe Saunders thing. Wasn't Billy Joe Saunders, I'm not the smartest brother in the world, keep in mind, but wasn't Billy Joe Saunders the one that was going in on Canelo for the clenbuterol shit? Like, I don't know. But wasn't he going like smashing like, oh, Canelo's a shit house cheat and he won a couple things me way, and like, wasn't he going in on Canelo for the clenbuterol shit? I don't know. You guys let me know. So for him, you know, that's bad. Because I'm not saying Canelo didn't cheat too, because I don't know what the fuck happened with his shit, you know. But I am saying this, at the very least, his tracks are covered to the point where there's a known, plausible, possible meat contamination thing that he conveniently was in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So he at least has that to fall back on. But this extracilio metamucil or whatever the fuck, Billy Joe Saunders, what tacos is that in? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do they put that in? Like, you were just eating, like, you know, like fucking cookies, like Nando's chicken in a hat. Like, what has that in it? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Crazy Boys. $1 super chat. Thank you very much. See, so he don't even have nothing. He don't even have no shit to fall back. Oh, I threw a chicken at Wilder and I got contaminated with extradrilio, filio. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he can't even fall back. He don't have no fallback thing. You know, unless it was like it was a contamination. But I mean, how often have we seen that where the report comes out that they failed a drug test, they test a B sample, and they're like, oh, my bad. We was just bullshitting, dog. You know, because that's somebody's livelihood you're fucking with. And then he caught that case where, you know, got a tweaker on camera trying to sell him coke. Bad look, man. Very bad look. He was going in on Canelo too. So you threw a chicken and ran at Wilder. You threw a chicken at a man who's 6'7" and ran. You're supposed to fight Andre, which was a good fight everyone's looking forward to. You reamed Canelo for failing a drug test. Now you fail a drug test. Canelo, like I said, I'm not saying he didn't or did. I don't know. But Canelo, at the very least, has a documented tainted meat excuse he can use. What's the excuse for having... Oh, my God. I don't even know what this bullshit is called. You know, I never heard of like no foods like the cattle's injected with auxiliofrene. Like, no, it's a bad look, bad look. Like I said, unless it was a mistake. You know, like in terms of mistake not being the mistake that he took something, but unless it was a mistake from VADA, like they said he had something in the test, the B sample was clear. Highly disappointing stuff. Oxyofrifrin, you know what I'm saying? This is crazy. You know what it reminds me of? The hypocrisy. It reminds me of the people that say, "Oh, Ego, you're biased. You're biased. Why are black channels so white? Well, black channels, you know, you're biased." This is the same thing with Billy Joe Saunders. You got on Canelo's helmet. Oh, he's a cheat, house cheat, and he needs to be beat up. Hope Triple G knocks him out. You know, I want a couple things me way. He's a fucking wank shit. Now you fail a drug test. This game is crazy, man. This game is truly crazy. There's a lot of shit happening right now. And then the worst part about it is like Billy Joe Saunders was a person who had issues making weight. You You know, at times he didn't look like he was in great shape. And now, like, you got to look at the circumstantial evidence. When you fail drug tests and then you're in like the best shape of your life, you know, if this helps your endurance, then that could account for why. You know what I'm saying? That could account for why, because if you have an increased endurance, you can do more. Oh, he took his Instagram page off. What's Billy Joe Saunders' Instagram? It's a bad look, people. He took his Instagram off. It looked like he deactivated it. Hey, Nate Diaz was right. He said, look, he posted this. See, look, this is like the best shape he's ever been in. I was I seen this because I was about to make an Ego Weight Watchers video. You know, that's like the best shape I've seen Saunders in. Like, no cap. That's the best shape I seen him in. And you was on Canelo's helmet. Like, yeah, look at Canelo. This shit is crazy, y'all. HBO waving the white flag. Billy Joe Saunders fight that we were all looking forward to in jeopardy. Triple G losing. What is going on, y'all? Rihanna hit me on a text last night. I left Hickeys on the net. Like, what's going on, yo? Is new media like just out here? We working or what? Wilder Fury got announced. Hey. Look. Wilder Fury is officially announced on Tyson Fury's page. Ego body niggas. Hey. I don't even know. I don't even have nothing to say, really, you know? I should just get off this stream. We got 500 people watching. I should just get off right now. Because, like, I mean, this is Vindication. This is everything I've been telling y'all. I mean, what else is there even to say at this point? And, like, it's just going to be... saying I told you so or some shit. Murder Mook wasn't trash against Verb. I think people didn't understand what he was saying, to be honest. I think that's dumbed down. But, you know, that's just my 2 cents on it. Yeah, I should really get off right about now, because I don't even know. Shout out to Sarah Valdez. She dropped the latest. She said check Saunders' story. Hold on. Says BBBFC General Secretary Robert Smith told Sportsmail, according to our rules and those of UCAD anti-doping, he has not committed a breach. It is down to Massachusetts over what happens next. The issue has arisen in the same week that Saunders was fined. A video surfaced of him asking a woman to perform a sex act on a passerby in exchange for drugs. So let me get this. You're going to ask a crackhead to perform a sex act and have your friend record it in the Me Too era and then post it? Bro, what's going on with people? Shout out to Ronald Fickley, $5 super chat. Says respect Boxingego LDBC gang. It's the movement. You know, I thought he was asking. So I thought he was asking someone to punch the other person. I didn't know it was a sexual act. What the fuck? Passive student, $5 super chat. Ali voice. I want all of old media. I want all of old media to bow. He said the black channels, new media, we stay winning. This man is ugly. Rumble, young man, rumble. Ah! Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wouldn't have posted that Me Too shit. I didn't know it was a say. You asked a crackhead. You asked a crackhead to perform a sexual act on a random like passer. What? Hey, UK, you know, I know they say you got British humor, but y'all got to chill with that. That's not like what's the basis? Like, I could understand being at like a house party and asking two girls to kiss or some shit because they both look good. You'd be like, yeah, Nikki, yeah, Sarah. Oh, let me not use Sarah because Sarah. I wasn't even thinking of you, Sarah, but maybe I was thinking. I don't know. Let's use, yeah, Nikki. Yeah, Monica. You know, I can understand you like telling two girls to kiss or some shit like that. Nah, I didn't mean it. Sarah, don't do that. Don't do it. I switched the names. All right. Yeah, Monica. Yeah, Wendy. Did I say Wendy the first? I don't know. Whoever these chicks are. Yeah, Wendy. Yeah, Rachel. Kiss. You know, I can understand some shit, but you want to see a crackhead perform hot fellatio, hot jalapeno mouth, like ill. Like, well, who wants to see a crackhead do anything sexual? Like, it's not funny to me at all. These throwing chickens, wanting crackheads to like stop. Sarah Valdez, I'm done. But thank you for the update. ESPN said he's likely to be stripped. They said it's up to boss. I mean, I don't even understand that article. It said he hasn't committed an offense, but it's up to Manhattan. If he didn't commit an offense, then why would it be up to Manhattan? That don't even make sense. All right, 4 life, 1 deep. I'm done. He said you gonna fuck around and get a disease. Yo, he said, hey, bro. Hey. I'm done with all of you guys. He said you gonna fuck around, get a disease, letting a crackhead top you. I'm done, bro. Like, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. I suck. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. Guys that needed an Oscar. That crackhead from Menace, he deserved the Oscar too, because he was really on that base. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. I suck, yo. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please. Like, you a little bit too believable, partner. You really on that dope. He a method actor. Hey, cause this how I know he was really on crack. After Menace, I'd never seen him cast in any other role. Like, I've seen like Christian Bale, he got cast as Mickey Ward's, brother, and he was on drugs in that movie. But I seen him in other movies, like Batman and shit. Perhaps he's running on someone to shoot the man before throwing him from a blade. Do you think darkness is your ally? Theatricality and deception. Powerful aid. Christian Bale was like in some other shit. That dude was on crack because he was never in another movie. No, actually, he was in Don't Be a Menace, but he also reprised his role as a crackhead. So it's Halle Berry played a crackhead twice. Exactly. She was in Losing Isaiah, trying to get her Lil C's back. That was her Losing Isaiah. Isaiah was Lil C's in the Biggie movie. But yeah, and then she was looking fine as fucking wine in Swordfish and James Bond. So yeah, she like did other shit. Chris Rock was a worthy crackhead. That was Oscar worthy, because I thought he was on crack. His lips was all white. That motherfucker just had powdered donuts and just keep calling me, man. Keep calling. Titty, titty, titty. Okay, okay. Titty, titty. Hey, Chris Rock, you did your thing. Scotty, they're gonna kill me, Scotty. Hey, Chris Rock slept on as a comedian too. Okay, okay. Too much food in America, man. We got so much food, we allergic to food. Allergic to food. You think the people in Rwanda got a fucking lactose? How much for 1 real? How about I give you $2 let me lick the sauce? Like you tripping, though. That man, he said one slab of ribs. No, 1 real. Like, what? This motherfucker want 1 rib. You tripping. Okay, okay. The dude who got stomped out in Menace is the same dude who got stomped out in Don't Be a Menace. Hey, but in Don't Be a Menace, they had him looking like a cardboard cutout, though. That shit was funny. He was like completely flat. And he was in the car flat. That shit was hella funny. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. He said, we about to jump your punk ass in. If you can't swim, then you bound to drizzle. He's like, all right, bet. That motherfucker started doing that double dutch. That shit was, don't be a man. Hey, dashiki. Do we have a problem? Huh? Anyway, back to this boxing. New media. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the wave. Ron Smith. You sound like a square ass snitching ass. What's the announcement? Let's get back to this boxing stuff, man. Keith Heading told me that one. Ron, we already went over everything. He getting all angry and shit. I don't care about these hood movies, you know? Why do black channels like hood movies? Why do they call it a hood? Is this as a car? Chill out, motherfucker. Get back to boxing. I ain't getting back to shit. It's my channel. Y'all been wrong for the last 18 years. I could have had a kid in this time. Put him through college. Y'all been wrong that long. Keith Heading taught me that one. Hey, shout out to somebody for knowing that. What movie that was from. Peabody is a real one. Oh my god. Why do black people like shut the fuck up. Y'all have nothing to say. Y'all been saying the wrong shit for the last, I don't even know how long. Just zip it, zippity zip it, zippy lungs thing, zippity do that. Like, just zip it. Y'all done. I told y'all done. I gave y'all a chance. Y'all done. We just having fun. Now get out the way. You been wrong. Get out the way. Let us work. Watch us work now. You been wrong. But he said, Amber, you're being irrational. Hey, King Corleone be knowing the movies. I fuck with your taste in movies, bro. That Mayweather curse is a motherfucker. He left for Showtime, and HBO been going downhill. Yeah, we just talked about Billy Joe Saunders. Unfortunate. I was looking forward to that fight. We'll see what happens. You know, nothing else to really say. But it's hypocritical if your fight get canceled for drugs and you talk shit about, you know, Canelo. This is like old media. This is like the worst day for old media ever. You know, because they try to make it like black fighters be so scared and shit. You know, Andre's inactive. Look who calls himself Boo Boo? Andre, he's not the one failing the drug test, though. You know what I'm saying? They always try to make that, you know, like make this narrative and shit.
Why do black people have hood nicknames? Why should I call you Boo Boo? Am I going number 2? Why don't I call you Kaka? Demetrius Kaka Andre. Why should I call you Boo Boo? Black people name themselves after cars. Lexus. Why should I call her Lexus? She looks more like a Pinto. The black...
Oh my God, we having so much fun in this game.
The black channel.
Hey, O Media, they somewhere in the box, so, and they gotta be in somebody's box right now. Fury gonna school Wilder? May the best man win. That whatever you saying, that don't hurt me, because Tyson Fury is a man's man for sitting up there taking two soft touch tune-up fights and getting in there with Wilder, something Joshua wouldn't do. You know, if Wilder wins by knockout, he's a beast. You know, or if he outboxes, he's a beast. Motherfuckers think they say stuff like it hurts me. Tyson Fury's gonna win, you know. I don't care. If that's how it was written, then that's how it was written. You know? We still making fun of old media though, for getting it wrong. I told y'all, man, Showtime was demolishing. Like, what can anybody say now? Remember, I was doing them videos. I could link y'all to all the videos. It was like Showtime killing HBO. Like, they're putting out a better calendar. And then people are like, you're just saying that. You just like Al Heyman. You're sucking Al Heyman dick. Oh, you love Al Heyman. Oh, Al Heyman. Right? This is Vindication. What are you gonna say now? Listen, we just gonna rub it in on these motherfuckers. You know, fuck all the other shit. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We just working. Shout out to Slade on the super chat. Hold on. Let me read the super chat before we get started. Oh my gosh, man. This shit. You see, the super chats keep coming in. You know. That's what happens when you get shit right. The fans show support. All right, shout out to hold on. Shout out to Slade, $20 super chat. That Seinfeld was hilarious. I love Seinfeld. He's, you know, classic show.
Why does Lamar Goo just keep sending super chat? It's another $10.
No. Shout out to Lamar. Some of the most gifted fighters was second guests like Roy Jones, Mayweather, and Andre Ward by HBO. They made HBO a lot of money in Boxingego. Insane. And if Wilder loses, no excuse. But if Fury lose, oh, then there'll be excuses. Because they're already saying he's not. No, he wasn't ready. Nope. Fair game. They both Goliath-ass heavyweights. May the best man win. Demetrius Harris, $5 super chat. Jim is probably crying right now like he always does. Bang, bang, no job, bang. Again, bang, unemployed, bang. Yeah. Listen. Oh my gosh. This is bad, man. Old media, what y'all gonna do, man? Listen, I'm gonna pull it up for you. This is one of many. You guys can hear me okay? Look at this. Excuse me. Look at the title, y'all. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. And hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Showtime released their monster schedule and HBO has yet to respond. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang. Just listen.
The bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations,
Square business,
donations, and the Patreon family. We are working. Now, I posted this on my Instagram. You know, we almost at 80,000. So make sure you follow me at Boxingego on Instagram. And I wanted to make a video for my YouTube audience because I have some concerns as a boxing fan. And
listen,
it's what the fuck has happened with HBO boxing.
Oh.
Right? I understand that one particular year, 2016 maybe, I think they had some budget cuts and stuff like that. But it seems like most businesses at some point, like when they do restructures and they got to lay off a bunch of associates, they bounce back from that. You know what I mean? That's the whole purpose of doing those things. So here in 2018, I have yet to hear HBO respond to Showtime's massive calendar for the first half of 2018. Now, the reason this is important to me is because I don't just cover boxing as a journalist or a reporter. I mean, don't get it twisted. I go to the fights I want to go to. But I'm also a boxing fan. Before any of this, before YouTube, before covering fights and getting credential, I was just purely, solely a fan. So if I'm not covering a fight live, then I'm a fan. Like, you know what I mean? I do my videos, I watch it from the crib, stuff like that. And I really have no reason to continue getting HBO as a subscription. I don't watch Ballers. I don't, like, they had All Eyes on Me movie. I already seen that in the theater.
Talk to him.
So between Netflix and the movies I want, I just usually buy it on Blu-ray or whatnot. I don't really have a need to have HBO, but yet and still I keep it because I'm a boxing fan. And I'm just wondering, when are they going to respond? They did the same thing last year at Showtime. They're like, man, Broner Garcia, Keith Thurman, and Danny Garcia, blah, blah, all these fights.
Class in session.
And HBO just act like nothing happened. Right? And there's some misconceptions when I posted this on Instagram. That's another reason why I want to...
Misconceptions, old media.
So let's run through it real quick. Just look at the Showtime calendar of fights. February 17th, Danny Garcia versus Brandon Reed.
You know, that's just a preview. The video's still up. Death Row East. You guys see right there, published. That was one. You know, that was like in February. February 2nd, 2018. You know, there was videos from 2017, 2016. And guess what? I was saying the same thing. So, like I said, new media can and is willing to do what they're not willing to do, which is show our work. You know, show our work. So, you know, like I said, to me, this is vindication. Sucks that HBO didn't get with the program, but I seen this coming because there's no way they were going to coexist without competing. In business, you have to compete. That's goes without saying. You have to compete. Like, there's no way you can have a non-competitive business and expect to be around. Like, what if I start slipping? You know, and one of these new hungry cats come up in YouTube and they're covering all the YouTube news. They're doing more than me. They got better quality. You know what I'm saying? Then what's going to happen to my channel? Exactly. This is what's happening to old media. Listen, I'm out. There's nothing else to talk about. I told you this was coming. Shout out to the people that supported. Shout out to all the super chats. You know, I might do another live stream later, but really, I have nothing else to say on the subject. Showtime been killing, like I told you. Y'all said, oh, you're an Al Heyman dick sucker. You love Al Heyman. You work for Showtime. You know what I'm saying? All this stupid shit. Now, it's checkmate. Please, old media, stand up and tell me all that shit now. When you see HBO, they waved the white flag. They say we out the game, you know, because they can't compete. You know, their direct competition is Showtime. ESPN is doing well too, and they have the best fights, Showtime and ESPN, bar none. Now people like Canelo and Golovkin got to find a home. Al Heyman, Showtime, Floyd Mayweather, they got strategic. New media, we got strategic. Y'all need to learn how to start picking y'all sides better, because y'all stay on the losing side. And y'all, I'm not talking about no one in Ego's army. I'm talking about y'all. Y'all, you know who I'm talking about. Old media. Lamar Gujas, $10 super chat. First, let's say thank you, HBO, even if they gave unfair boxing over. All, thank you for the good times. Shout out. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the good times. Shout out to New Media and Ego. Keep working hard, brother. See you in the funny pages. Yeah, man. It's just, like I said, it's unfortunate, but it's like you've seen it coming. Like, I'm not gonna say any names because out of respect, but it's like certain celebrity, and then you hear about like, oh, this celebrity like OD'd or got into some shit. Like, you seen the downward spiral, and you could tell they were living such a wild life, and then when they get like killed or OD, it's like it's not like you're like happy it happened, but you've seen it coming, so you had time to prepare. You know, you're living a wild life type shit. You're living like super crazy, putting all types of, you know, just different drugs in your body and different things like that. Then, you know, it's unpleasant, but it was kind of expected. You know what I'm saying? And HBO, Amy Winehouse, yeah, exactly, like her scratching her boyfriend. Yeah, but I don't, like I said, I don't want to say names and shit, but it's the same thing with HBO. I seen this coming a mile away. I talked about it. I told you about it, and here we are. Now it's happening. Now they gracefully bowed out. So I'm just curious, where's the people that, you know, said that I was lying and I didn't know what I was talking about? Let's see how their channels respond to this news. That's all I got to really say. I might do another live stream later. Holla at the kid. Smash the like button. New media. You know who's on top. Gang, gang. Peace out, y'all.